Start just any second here. Yeah, and we're off. Good luck to both players. Looks like I'm dangerous. Looks like both players are picking up the mushroom in 1-1, so I would assume that they're both going to go for fire strats. And looks like we're getting the stream synced up here. So it looks like Dash has a little bit of a lead here early on. Dash going to pick up fire, and so is Dangerous. I've seen a few people take the top route, but it looks like both players are going to go bottom route on this one. Dangerous bonked against the platform there just a little bit. One theory, since shouldn't be much of an issue for both players since they're not picking up any power-ups. It should be pretty much just a cruise through the level. $260 for both players. And Dangerous takes it a little safe around the fire bars there. No problem for Dash. And nice quick, pretty quick kill for Dangerous. And 1 through 2-1. It's not that bad with fire. Small strats makes it a little tougher, but it looks like Dangerous is taking a little safer than Dash is having some springboard issues. Let's see if Dangerous has no issue with the springboard. And now let's move on to 2-2, where it can get really interesting really quickly. Let's see how many bloopers and cheap they decide to kill. And Dash backs off just a little bit. Probably not a bad idea considering the pattern that he got there. And pretty decent time going into the pot 4. Ooh, that was a little close for Dangerous to that cheap. Moving on to 2-3, where usually the best option is to not slow down any more than you absolutely have to. Sometimes you'll get a few patterns that will kind of force you to slow down, but typically most of them can be avoided. No problem for Dash, and it looks like no problem for Dangerous. And let's see how both players do with 2-4. Dash is cruising through the level. And has a little trouble with Bowser, but no big deal. Dangerous got a considerably faster kill than Dash did. So Dangerous going to pick up just a little bit of time here. The biggest issue with this level is Dash having a little trouble here halfway through the level. The biggest issue is usually the stairs because it's got the Koopas on it, and looks like he makes it through okay. And Dangerous looks like he took a hit and decided to pick up a power-up. You want to be particularly careful about the Koopas on the stairs. If you land on the step above them, they can actually turn around and hit you. We've seen that happen to quite a few people, and it's just something you have to be conscious about when you're making those jumps. Dangerous picking up a flower on 3-2. And Dash makes it through pretty cleanly. As far as their PBs, I don't have them up in front of me at the moment. Dash has a... He's somewhere in the mid-20s, or like... I think the last time I saw he's like 20, 30 or something like that. His PB actually might be a little bit better than that. Dangerous, I can't remember what his PB is. $2016. Okay. Thanks, Sin. So we'll see how aggressively Dash decides to take 3-4 here momentarily with Dangerous as well. And that Potiboo is a little bit low. Forward jumping Bowser takes care of him pretty cleanly. Dangerous having to duck for the fireball there, but takes care of Bowser pretty well. Uh, 4-1 is typically regarded as one of the easiest levels in the game, both for small and fire strats. You can pretty much just jump over pretty much all the enemies on this level.
Hello. I think
Hello.
I might be in here. I think I might
Yes,
be
you
in
are.
now.
You're in.
All right. All right.
Welcome to the commentary booth.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, I don't know what the issue was, but it seemed to finally accept my headphones.
Discord's a little weird sometimes.
All right, I see that. Looks like Dash he's a little bit ahead. I saw him do the elevator jump. I know he's been practicing that and working that in. So very nice to see him.
Yeah, he pulled that off very clean.
He loves bottom route,
Yeah.
as do I. This is actually 4-2 is actually my favorite level in the game. And that top route sometimes just
And
hurts me a little bit to see.
Dangerous.
Although small, you really have to do it.
I think Dangerous missed the elevator or something. I didn't see exactly what happened with him.
He's a little behind. Dash gets the optimal. Whoa, he's doing some busting up. I thought he was gonna go for some kind of zip or something.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go top route or something, and maybe he decided against it. I'm not sure.
Oh no. Okay, I think he was trying to go up top. It looked perhaps Dash is 4-3. Looks pretty nice. He's got the jumps.
Dangerous, I think, is a little nervous about 4-2. It looks like.
An intimidating level. What do you don't just skip it right in the beginning? Alright, Dash doesn't do the bonk or the other thing. He does kind of the stumble fumble down the stairs, but
Does he do
survived.
the clip? You gonna try the clip? Nah.
I think he usually does the bonk
Oh,
in
okay.
the beginning, where you just like buffer the jump.
Yeah. It technically wastes just a little bit of time, but it's a pretty consistent way to get down those stairs at the beginning.
Yeah. The thing is that you've got to do it in 8-4 anyway. So you kind of have to know how to do it.
Yeah.
Unless, I don't know though.
I mean, I don't know if it's enough to cost you a frame roll or not, just that alone, but I can't blame players for doing that in the interest of safety.
Oh yeah, I did the bonk for a long time.
Looks like Dash cruising well until he got stair boss. He was cruising through 5-1.
Yep, ImDangerous went for the clip. Didn't get it, unfortunately.
And
and in and out of the obstacles. Unfortunately, takes a hit, but
that's a really difficult level to get in there and fire kill Bowser.
Dash goes up the stair pretty slow, waiting for that. Make sure not to get shot by that bullet bill launcher there. Nice.
And looks like Danger's gonna go for the star strats. Ooh, that's a little scary. Going for the star strats on 5-1.
They've both got nice looking captures. I wonder if Dangerous is on emulator or not.
He might be. I'm not sure.
Both captures looking real good.
Let's see if. Oh, a little close to that bill. Oh, and he gets hit by that one.
There's. Yeah.
That's the one that's really hard to avoid until you learn to time your jumps to be able to avoid that. That's a tough one to avoid.
Yeah, 5-3 can be really like daunting at first, but you start to learn all the possible shots you can get and know which ones to look out for. So
Dash picking up a mushroom on this level and slows down a little bit for the fireball. And ooh,
I gotta start going under those potaboos. I know you can make it under, but I always wait like that too.
Dash had a couple of close calls with Bowser's fireballs there.
Yeah.
And
okay, here's Dangerous is 5-3.
Dangerous already getting a bad bill at the beginning.
Does a nice stomp. Ooh.
5-3 tried.
Alright, yeah. Alright, these... I hate getting power-ups in 6-1. That Lakitu is...
Yeah, that's...
a lot of trouble.
Yeah. I think I'd dislike the second power-up more than the first one on that level, actually.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was gonna say.
And I'm thinking Dangerous pulled off the slowdown strat for 5-4 to get the good fireball, or the firebar patterns.
I think it was London B did an interesting elevator strat where we just kind of jumped on the elevator and just jumped up over the top. Which I've never seen anybody do, but it didn't slow down at all. And it was, I've never seen that, and it seems like a nice alternative for someone who maybe is a little wary of the...
Dangerous jumped into forward jumping Bowser and ended up losing his fire.
Takes a hit.
And and Dash 6-2 is a very daunting level. Even if you do have fire, it's still an awkward level to make it through.
Yep, he's just gonna take it easy.
Just safe strat the rest of the level. I can't blame him on that. I think maybe this Mr. Goodbar comment I made yesterday is becoming a thing.
Oh no.
6-3 can be a little tricky as well.
Yeah, that particular jump right there, on the third platform over the power-up block.
Yeah.
That specific jump was the thing that scared me more than any other obstacle in this game for a while. But you just kind of gotta press left.
Yeah.
That's really it.
It's very easy to lose your momentum on that jumping off that platform. I used to have quite a few issues with losing my momentum and not making it. Dangerous takes a hit in 6-2. Looks like he's going to go for the star if he can find it.
Ooh, Dash is kind of...
Dash got a little close. And Dangerous decides to just forget about the star and just finish the level.
Yeah, that star's... I think that star's kind of reasonable, I suppose, to get, but... Some of the stars, pretty much all the stars kind of seem like a waste of time, especially a lot of people get it in 8-1. I don't know, that one kind of seems like a waste just because there's not really any obstacle that threatens you besides the piranha plants, and it's faster just to wait for those to go down than to collect the star.
Danger's having some fun with the springboard there.
Yeah. Yeah, this level's got tiny platforms and springs and some bills. But it's got the cool monochrome, or like
Yeah.
the accented neutral, I guess you'd call it, with the red in there. Very cool looking level. It's a shame they
Dash.
didn't do anything with that in All-Stars. They just kind of made it like the others. It
Yeah.
doesn't have any kind of thing to set it apart like in this version.
And Dash looked like he had a few issues on 7-1, but made it through with
Finishes with fire though. So.
Yeah, so that definitely means a lot. Dangerous kind of did a little interesting strat at the beginning of 6-4.
Yeah, this one gives you the dangerous bars, but you can get through the aptly named dangerous bars. Alright, let's see Dash's choke point. He gets right through it. It's getting pretty favorable pattern, I think. So far.
Yeah. So Dangerous has finished up 6-4, so he's about... I guess he's about the better part of 2 levels behind at this point, since 7-2 is a longer level.
Dash with a very nice 7-2 gets the 316 pipe entrance and nice stair climb.
Yeah, I guess the perfect 310 on the timer, and Dangerous died to a bullet bill in 7-1.
I remember when I first started trying to speedrun this game, just climbing those stairs in the 6 seconds, I thought was real difficult.
Look at that triple bullet bill bounce by Dangerous.
That was nice. That was nice.
And he takes another hit to the bill. And he got good bros at the end. And all kinds of scary stuff going on at the end of 7-1.
Yeah.
So it looked like Dash took care of 7-3 pretty cleanly.
Yeah, he had pretty good patterns. Let's see if he gets past this one obstacle. I have died in this level, fallen into one of these pits. This pit comes up. Hey. Play this game enough though, you kind of die every which way you can.
Yeah. Dangerous taking a hit in 7-2.
Not too many leg frames there, just a couple for Dash.
7-2. Going through 7-2 is pretty awful when you're just Super Mario. You don't have any fire, and you have the bigger hitbox, and you've got all these cheap and bloopers spawning, and you don't know where they're going to spawn. And sometimes they can give you a real hassle.
At least you have the crouch swim.
Oh, and he tried it and failed.
Ooh, right at the Reef of Grief. Sure, he's got grievances to be aired about that. Dash is doing a
looks like
nice
he's doing
-1 with the fire.
Looks like he's got 200 pace 8-1 going on here.
Oh,
And
very nice. I saw him doing some warm-up runs. He's playing pretty well today.
yeah, I was watching his stream just a few minutes before I hopped on here and so forth, and saw him have a nice clean 8-1.
Ooh, and he's been working that in too. The fast stair climb in 8-2 beginning. He had kind of a goofy thing he was doing for a while, but he just... Ooh, and he got...
And Dash kind of bonked against the pipe there, and Dangerous takes a... Dangerous game over Dash as he took a death on 7-3. So back to 7-1 for Dangerous. Hopefully he's got it this time around, and...
Dash is on a pretty good pace here.
He is, absolutely.
He's only got 2 levels left. He's got fire.
I think he's
Let's see how he handles this. Hope he doesn't flex retro up these stairs, because... oh man, in my last race I... and he does! Not the same way I did! Thankfully it looks like that's not going to cost him this race, but... From what I've seen, that's kind of his first real big mistake.
Yeah. He's lost a couple of power-ups, but that's really the only really big... Oh no, and he missed the mushroom.
Yep, he was going for a weird buffer strat. The mushroom super jump. He's just gonna... I'm sure right now he's just thinking he's just gonna focus and...
So picks up the safety shroom. not a bad idea.
So he had a couple of pretty big blunders there, but it looks like it's going to be okay for him here.
Nice jump on that first bro. Good awareness on that.
Cruising over them all.
As far as the comment,
his bearings here.
As far as the comment on winner of the finals, they will be sometime in March. I don't know exactly when yet, but it should be sometime in March. We've still got several rounds left to go in this tournament. And
all right, Dash is entering 8-4.
Will it go for the wall jump?
He's been getting it. So hopefully he gets it now.
And he gets it. Very nice.
Nice. Very nice. He's gonna pass me up on these leaderboards pretty soon, I think.
Oh, gotta be careful here with the cheap. Oh.
Yep. He's doing a little dance, just doing a little bit of a jig.
And Dangerous dancing with the fish to get the power up.
As long as he's not sleeping with the fishes, that's what he wants to avoid.
Dash playing it super safe in the water section.
Now I know that he doesn't know. He's not watching the restream. I don't think that's not his style.
And there's time for Dash.
Right under 21, sub 21. He gets, which is nice. That's kind of what I really try to aim for. Dangerous takes an unfortunate death. Let's see how many Marios he's got in stock.
He's still got 2.
All right.
What he needs to do there is do it. If he's big, he needs to do a duck jump there.
Yeah. Yep.
Looks like we have Dash in the commentary booth with us. GG on your race. And Dangerous dies to the Bowser's Fireball, which is unfortunate. He's got 1 life left, so he needs to make it count on this one.
All right, hello.
Hey Dash, how's it going? Congratulations on a nice performance.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Couple elevator jumps. You got the 8-2 jump.
Yeah.
Wall jump. We were lining them up. You were knocking them down. Dangerous finishes 7-4, clutches it up. He's gonna advance to World 8 here.
Yeah, I've been practicing some new strats, you know. I've been practicing the elevator jump, after my very, very, very near loss, near win, but loss with Lack, I decided I just need to start tightening up these little things that I slow down, you know?
Yeah, well, that was a nice race. You only really had a couple big mistakes. You kind of had that 8-3. I was saying don't flex retro up these stairs.
Yeah, and I jumped too early. I was, I thought it to myself. I was looking at the top of those stairs and I thought, don't flex this. And then, I wasn't looking at the Mario and I bonked.
Yeah,
we've all done that before. It's not the first time. It's probably not the last time you'll ever do it either.
Yeah.
And then it looked like you're trying to go for like a really cool mushroom buffer jump.
I did, and then it looked like I was too late, and so I decided to just fall and try to buffer out of that, and I missed it.
Now, why did you go for such a crazy jump? Did you see it going? Anyone? Oh, this is the only thing I can do, or did you hit the power block thinking, I'm gonna do a cool buffer jump?
I thought I'm gonna do a cool buffer, and then I screwed it up really badly.
All right, well, you're never gonna do a cool buffer jump if you never try.
Right.
Even Babe Ruth struck out a few times. You know what I'm saying?
I swear it works when I'm practicing. I can do it every time in practice.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Dangerous missed the stairs at the end of 8-1, so he's going back through the level again. Hopefully better luck to him on this time around.
Mix it over the Koopas nicely.
And looks like he's got it this time. Honestly, I think from my experience, like taking those stairs quickly is easier than trying to jump on every single portion of it.
Yeah, that was a big thing for me when I kind of discovered that. At some point, I just stopped tediously jumping up each stair, and it actually makes it easier.
Yeah, you only have to do one jump instead of like 4.
He went for the. He got shot by the bill. He went for the mushroom and jumped up into the bill. So he's down to 1 life here. Is he going to pick up the 1-up? Yes, he is.
Sure. I've gotten that 1-up. If you like hit the block right before it bumps into it, it just falls through. But I've only gotten it to happen 1 time.
I don't think I've seen that before, actually.
I was trying to bounce it the other way. I was trying to find a faster way to grab it. Grab that life.
And getting a little dicey here with the Koopas. And
He's got the shot. He's gonna go. He's going for it.
oh, well, he didn't get the full bullet bill glitch, but he did get like the flagpole glitch.
Yeah,
Very
he got
nice.
something.
Very nice.
That is cool to see. I don't know if that means you were too early or too late, but I get that more often than not.
Looks like he's gonna pick up fire here.
More
Get some
often than
insurance
full
for,
bullet bill
8-3.
glitch.
So he shouldn't have any issues making it through the rest of the level since he's got fire.
Yeah, that right there is about what can happen. I guess the bros can jump and kind of land on top of you, but if you just watch for that, you...
Yeah. Well,
Avoid it.
typically unless the very first one hits you, you're gonna have should have enough iframes to make you through the rest of them anyway.
Yeah.
So 8-4 for Dangerous with... Well, I guess he's got 2 lives now because he picked up the 1-up, so...
See if he does the setup. Yep, you can always tell when they just...
And he hit the pixel but didn't get the jump. And he takes a hit to the Koopa that turned back around on him.
Yeah. I think them hitting you is what makes them turn around.
Yeah. Oh, he's got to be careful here with standing there. Okay, he makes it. And looks like he's gonna walk along the bottom, play it safe. Not a bad choice here. And all he's gotta do is just make it past the next 3 enemies, and he decided not to challenge the Podoboo.
Yeah, I don't like challenging that.
And oh man, he finishes, but he barely made it under Bowser.
Yeah.
He just barely made it. But GG to both runners. I guess we'll see if Dangerous wants to hop in.
I think
The
them
post race
hitting
as
you is
well.
what makes them turn around.
Yeah. Oh, he's got to be careful here with standing there. Okay, he makes it.
So 27-12 for I'm Dangerous. So that means Dash
And looks like he's
moves
gonna walk along
on.
the bottom, play it safe.
Yeah. I tell you, that 8-3, the second time I died, was like...
And all he's got to do is just
at that point, I had to
past
just
the enemies, and
really think about it and be like,
he decided not
I can
to
do
challenge
8-3.
the Podoboo.
gotta not
Yeah,
let this
I
become a
know.
disaster. I can do 8-3.
Right.
And I just
And
had
you
to
you had no
stay
idea.
calm.
Finishes, but he barely
I had
You
no
had no
idea where
idea
he
where your
was,
opponent-
no. Yeah, I
Barely made
didn't
it.
look at the restream or anything,
Yeah, I was
but
kind of thinking that's kind of what it looked like. After the second death, you just kind of just focused and said, "All right, let's do
Still-
8-3."
Still a solid run though.
yeah, it was under 21, which is my goal for races. So it looks like it was under 21 by about a frame.
Yeah, very very close.
Looks like Dangerous is gonna join us here for post-race commentary. We'll give him a moment. Okay, there he is, and I'll bring him in. Welcome, Dangerous.
Hello.
Nice finish.
Yeah, I mean, I was scared at Bowser. I thought I was gonna hit him too.
Yeah, it was very close.
That was extremely close.
But yeah, you had a solid run, but Dash Retro played pretty
Yeah.
well, and sometimes your opponent plays pretty well.
He played very well. I kept game overing and
Well, yeah, it's a tough game.
very tough.
So let's take a look at the bracket here. So it looks like Dash, since you won, you will be facing looks like Retro Dooley for the next round.
Oh, Retro Dooley.
So that could be pretty
The
interesting
retro gets
matchup.
the retro.
That's
Right.
right.
That will be an interesting one. He's been putting up some good races. I know he puts in a lot of practice.
Yep. And the thing with this tournament, and we've seen a decent amount of it, is anything can happen. Like really, anything can happen.
Yeah, I've got my race coming up on Saturday. Ready for that.
Yeah, we've had top tier seeds that have lost in their first match or two. We've seen people clip into the wall near the end of 8-4 and lose race because of that. We've seen all kinds of crazy stuff in this tournament. So
Yeah.
pretty much that's one of those things of where it's pretty much where just keep hanging in there because it's not impossible for something crazy to happen.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
that zip was hard to watch. He had it in, he had that in the bag. That was the last thing that could happen.
Yeah, I
It was-
really deliberately walked across the ground at the end of 8-4 because I didn't want that to happen.
Well,
Well,
pretty
we've
much
got-
that clip will only happen if you're doing a duck swim with a big Mario and so forth.
And
That's the only
you
way
have
that's
to
going to happen.
swim up into that. It's not very likely to happen.
Right. It happens if you're big, crouch swimming, and you're trying to utilize the bonk in order to kind of shoot yourself down to the pipe.
Yeah, that's when I've done it. But I've never done it in 8-4, but I have done it in either 2-2 or 7-2.
Yeah, I've done it in 7-2, and that's it. I did
Interestingly,
it
in All
7-2.
Stars, they put a block there so you can't do it. So we've got some more races. We have another race coming up in about a half an hour.
Yeah, about 25 minutes we have. Let me bring up my schedule here. So at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, which is in about 25 minutes, we will have number 34 Esmo88 versus number 44 Picante.
It
Picante
should be a
runs
good
the
one.
Picante runs the All Stars version, so he's one of our All Stars runners that's still hanging around in the tournament. That one will be hosted on my SMB1 community channel since Speed Gaming was full for this one, so I've got a restream channel of my own that I try to pick up some of these others. So that one will
they
be
have the same PB. 2139 for both players.
they may very well have that.
So that should be interesting.
So we have that coming up. And then at 9 p.m. on Speed Gaming 2, we have number 17 Warnow versus number 33 Jackson. That could be a really interesting race, actually.
Yeah,
Jackson kind of came out of nowhere and just put down some pretty good times and against a very established veteran at racing this game, Barnell. Barnell is typically very consistent at doing races with this game.
yeah.
He's always a difficult opponent to beat because of his consistency.
For sure. He's
And
very experienced in races.
and then the last race we have for the night is at 11 p.m. Eastern. And it's also on Speed Gaming 2. We will have number 2 Supersonic versus number 15 Kaku 52. That one should be an exciting race too because both players have well under sub 20 PB times for that. So that should definitely be a very interesting race to see.
Yeah, they're both really consistent too. So that should be, it should be good. I know Supersonic will probably go for small fire. And that's always fun to watch.
Yeah, I think he's been practicing up for that. I mean, he was already good at the strat and so forth, but I think I saw that he was practicing up on that a little bit. Which if you can pull it off and you're good at not losing the power ups, then small fire really is a pretty good way to go on that. But if you start losing power-ups, then I don't know if it's really worth it, because if you lose power-ups, you become Big Mario and you can't take a hit, which makes things more difficult to avoid. So
Yeah, I know he pretty much knocked his PB down as far as it would go with small fire, and then is big fire. So I know that he's just very experienced with the small fire.
yeah.
He has very good times with small fire in the Warpless category. So yeah, we've got some exciting ones coming up for the rest of the night.
Absolutely. I guess here in a moment, I guess we'll sign off here in just a moment. Since I'm doing the restream, I got to start preparing for that.
All right.
But yeah, so make sure you guys follow the runners, and we are also the commentators if you want to follow us as well. So like I said, the next race is coming up in about 20 minutes or so on SMB1 Community. Hope to see you guys there. And you have anything else you want to add?
Oh, that's it. I'm going to check out these races and have a good time.
Alrighty, sounds good. Okay, thanks everyone for watching, and hopefully we'll see you around for the next race.
Yep, thank you.